Hello everybody, welcome back to this trade recap. I hope you like the new thumbnail. I put a bit of time into it and it's kind of similar to one of PB. I think now that's the standard. Of course I tried to do it on Canva, probably not as professional as theirs, but still I think it's quite nice. Tell me what you think about it. So today, as you've seen by the title, 0 points because oh my god, what was today? If you just go to your grocery store and look at any barcode and you just see this. If you look at any barcode, so you have your barcode here and you look at this and you're like, oh, that's what today was. So yeah, so it was kind of terrible. And yeah, let's jump in and see what we had. So here, again, we made all-time highs. Again, and again, which is not a thing that I absolutely love. We had a big expansion during Asia, London, so that's usually not that nice. We have Monday, no news, which is usually a day to avoid anyway. So if we go to the 4 hour, we inversed this gap, so I'm just gonna be bullish. We respected perfectly this 4 hour gap. You see how the bodies here, just the wicks tap into this gap, but then goes back higher. Then we inverse this gap, and we're reaching for all-time highs. That was this one here. So if you go to the hourly, you can see that we have this gap here. Okay, so I was gonna see if New York could rebalance to this gap, and this range here was London range, okay? And this here was a wick. So this wick that takes all-time highs could be seen as a rejection block, okay? So I mark it out with this tool here, and let's see how the candle reacts. And actually, if you see here, what ended up being a nice rejection block because we went up to it to 0.5 of this rejection block and we completely rejected off of that, the name rejection block. Also in the 15, we were kind of inversing this gap here, but there was nothing apart from that rejection block trade that I could have taken here, okay? So let's see how perfect, in this case, the rejection block worked. So here we go back into it and boom, okay? So that could have been a trade, but again, it's not my model. Still, I think it was a good rejection block. Could have taken that 0.5 and would have put in the stop like here, and then the TP would have been like here, probably this LRR, so low resistance liquidity. You can have all of this here, these lows here. So could have been a move here, 37 points or even more, because look, we ended up going, I think, to this hourly low. I think was also, no, London low was too far. No, it was, I think, a 50-minute low. But again, up, yeah, this low here. So yeah, my buy is going there. We're still bullish, but we were too much in premium here, so no long there. So we just watched the market dump at the start, created the first presenter here, and this was a 15-minute, I think 15. Let me see. Now this was, I think, a 5 or a 3. Yeah, a 3-minute gap, I think. Yeah, it was a 3-minute gap that we tapped into it and then we rejected off of. We went to this 15-minute low and we tapped this hourly gap. And also, if we consider London range, we tapped OTE perfectly 2 times. So again, this bot is just wicking to OTE and then expanding after, telling me that yes, we're still bullish, but we need more confirmation. Okay, so basically a nice trade that could have been taken was this one here. So you go to the hourly, you V-shape, you inverse this, but again, this candle closure that inversed this gap was very high up, and again, conditions were still not nice, and we still had a bit of uncertainty because we left Asia, okay, we left these equal lows here, which we formed after, but like we left these lows all the way, and it was still a Monday no news, and it's still just a 1 minute inversion, which is not the highest time frame inversion of the trading leg. So I think we also had a 3 minute or something. We also had a 3 minute like here. Yeah, we had a 3 minute here. So just wanted to see a closure above this gap here. But we just ended up going there, respected, and going deeper into the retracement, and just barcode. Look at this, horrible. We just went back to it, closed like maybe perfectly above it, like for one tick, but again, just a bad day to trade. It's just a bad day to trade. You just have to recognize that sometimes we just go sideways. You don't want to be part of this. I think I closed it at like 10-20. We're bouncing off again of this first presented, how they are powerful. And as soon as we close above, we expand and we go to take. We don't go to take the high, but we go again almost to the 0.5 of this week. So rejection block was maybe the only thing that could have worked out today. And then yeah, that's about it. It's a bad day for trading, but it's a good day because Bitcoin is 125k. I think it was almost at 126. So yeah, with that, I don't talk a lot about that, but pretty excited, but also pretty scary. I remember I wanted to open a long here. Oh my god, I'm so regretting that. I wanted to open a long here to all-time highs. Damn, I opened a long here, right around here, and close it actually perfectly. Close it like 107. Like, I kind of play ping pong with Bitcoin. It's very nice, but again, here now we have to close above all-time highs, and we have to go in price discovery. Same for ETH, and then yeah, I mean, I have a pretty big bag in crypto, and again, I've been holding Bitcoin since it was 20k, ETH was 1.3, Solana I bought at like 100, so I'm really up on those, and the fact that I'm really up on those saves me because I bought a bunch of bullshit because I was making so much money that I bought some stupid things that went to like zero, and so those gains are kind of shielding me for all the other things. Don't want to be greedy. I have a target in mind, but again, you're always thinking, oh, like I should hold it. Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Oh, but like again, you're always gonna miss out on something. You're never gonna be perfect. Again, my target. I think if you consider this, if you consider the manipulation, we can use kind of standard deviation. If you use maybe on the daily, this is the weekly. So if you consider this the manipulation leg, then I mean we go much higher, but I don't think same thing applies for crypto. So standard deviation here 150, 140. My target was 130, which we are quite there. I think now the weekly needs to close above all-time highs. October was my month to kind of get out. There are still some altcoins that I have, but again, I really don't care of having like crazy huge gain. Yes, of course, but I think I will be okay with my profits that I have now. So yeah, also in this video, apart from the theory cap, I'm really debating if now I should get out, I should just like sell it and then never like be mad at myself, or I just sell it, that's it, and be good with my profits. I know they're not like crazy for the much of time I kept it. Look at this weekly order block, how perfectly, boom boom. So yeah, this trend line. So we'll see what happens with that, with Bitcoin. Maybe I'll do some dedicated videos for crypto. But yeah, that's about the cherry recap of today. I'm gonna try to do a brief reel about today. Nothing much. Again, you have to recognize when conditions are bad, when not to touch your live accounts. You can take in an evil trade here and there, but yeah, just stay out of this condition. We have government shutdown, so markets are pretty uncertain at day trading level, but again, we're all-time highs everywhere. So yeah, we're in a crazy bubble, guys. Really be careful. I have other investments with some other firms that I know that I like. AMD. I bought it all the way back I think 100 here. I think I was buying here, and also Intel, or also Lululemon, which is down, Nike, which is down, Adobe, which is down. But I have few 100 and something percents that again cover that and more. So yeah, I mean, I just own stock company that I like, that I can understand, that I can see the balance sheet and everything. And yeah, that's it. You cannot just speculate and buy when prices are like here. You cannot always buy all-time highs. That's the stupidest thing to do. You cannot sell when you're at the swing low, but that's what still most people do. So be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. I'll end the trade recap now. So yeah, thank you for listening. I hope this maybe deviation could be useful to you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.